Okay, good morning. It's November 30th. Today is Wednesday, 2022. It's close to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, not much to report today. This is the Dow Jones here. It's still dropping. Here's the ES, and still dropping. And a NASDAQ. There's the NASDAQ there. So not a lot of stuff's going on. It feels like there's something that's coming really soon here. Like we got some big moves coming up. That's what my intuition tells me. We just got this feeling that this is just starting to gather a lot of energy here, and whatever direction it goes, it's going to go pretty big. And I'm assuming it's going to be down. So here's Bitcoin. Same thing with a lot of these markets. It looks like it's just channeling right here. And it's getting ready for a really big move. And I'm not sure, like I said, which direction. I'm thinking it's going to go down. If it goes up, it doesn't have much upside to go, because eventually they're all going to come down. There's no doubt about that. And this is an Apple chart. There's not much to report here. Also, with the stocks, looks like pretty much of a standstill today, unless it makes a pretty big move later on during the day. There was a couple markets, I think it was Bank of America, that actually broke down pretty good right here, broke my alert. And so it's got that much more to go. Let's try Amazon. Amazon just pretty much sitting there. So most of the markets are pretty much sitting in this area. And like I said, there's something that's going to happen that's going to be really big that's coming up. Because these markets just don't sit there. You know, eventually they do sit there, they collect, but then they're collecting to make a big move. And so that's coming up soon. The target. Yep, I guess something's brewing. Like I mentioned before, these markets are getting ready to make a big move, and if you start shorting the market, let's say this thing breaks and starts going down this area, it's time to make some really, really good money. You can make money anytime, but when the market goes down, you can make a lot of money really fast. You know, like these drops right here. These drops, a lot of money to be made right there. Even this going up. Anytime you have these kind of moves, there's a lot of money that can be made. You just have to know when this is going to happen. So I did an experiment back here. This is in June, and I bought in here. I started a $1,500 account just to show you how you don't really need a lot of money, but you do need your intuition, you need some experience. And when this market dropped down here, I sold. And between here and here, it was a little over a month, I turned that $1,500 account to $14,500. And so I started another account, and within this area, if this market drops here, this account is $15,000. I would probably expect to make, if it drops down pretty fast, I can make anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000. just in a very short time. I mean, that's, equivalent to what a lot of people make in a year. And you can do this in less than a month. So that's the power of this market. Of course, you have to know what it's going to do. You take a good position. You have to have your intuition in place. And sometimes that takes years to develop. Some people naturally have that. It's taken me several years because I was pretty stubborn on not wanting to lose and staying in a losing position. Those are the two detriments to my trading career. But now I know, I just feel it. I mean, I can just feel when this market's going to turn. And right now it's gathering in here, and this market's going to make a big move. And I'm assuming it's going to go down. So anyway, like I said, I started a $15,000 account, and I'm going to see what I can get, how much I can get out of that within a month. And I'm guessing if I plan this right, by the time it hits bottom, I can probably make anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000. So you can imagine when these markets start to really drop. Take a maximum. When they start to really drop down in this area, there's going to be millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars made. But it's only by the 2%. Because most people that are long-term, they don't know about this. They don't know that this is a two-way street. You have to buy and sell, and that's what they should be doing. But they're hanging on their positions, and these people here, the 2%, are going to take all that money that they've invested, their whole life savings, and they're going to be making billions of dollars in here. And some smaller people like me, it'd be less than that, of course, but we're going to get some pretty big moves coming up real soon. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Right now, it looks like this is kind of building up in here. I don't know if they're going to take this to the end of the year and not do anything, wait till next year, or it's going to happen now. And I think if it does happen, it's going to happen within the next 2 weeks. And then we can have that little Santa Claus rally going up. So let's see what their plan is. Right now I'm feeling that this is a good position to be in, short, right in this area. If the market starts heading up, of course, then like I said, we're going to see what their plan is. I really don't see any more upside at this point. I think it's just going to start going down. So that's my feeling. That's my intuition. So that's it for today. We'll talk tomorrow.